Hello, and welcome to another game. Today we've got a live game here, as you can see. It doesn't get more live than this. Of my channel, at least. Well, if it isn't a live stream. Stardekk versus Wantsomenoob. These are two divisions that were picked out beforehand. I wanted to see some rarely played divisions. So we've got 3rd Guards Tank Corps versus 116th Panzer. Panther. Well, you do see Panthers in this deck, so I sure hope we'll see one. But an early start KV2 coming out here. Very interesting. Fairly heavy deployment otherwise for both players, though certainly with the IS-2 coming out here. No AA as well. Not sure if 116, because he does get cluster planes, but certainly is something to worry about. Definitely lower deployment here. Stardekk likely hoping to push quite heavily onto this position here. Dual Sturmpanias, lots of Ersatzgrenadiers and Panzergrenadiers here. Sturmpanias here as well. PTRS did not get in position quick enough for that Sturmpania to kill it there. The Orch definitely got out of position quick. Now, MG42 and SPW facing off here. JU-87's coming out. Gonna be doing their best to really smack some of these units at the start here. No AA. The artillerist not succeeding in its sneak. The 234s did manage to find that. But the X7 coming out for Wantsomenoob. And now, yeah. Ooh, gets a snipe on the Tango Camarade. That's very dangerous there. JU-87 does go down though to that Yak. And if the Yak gets the second kill, that'll definitely have paid off. But JU-87 is likely going to make it back. That Yak is very far away now. Spent too much time idling around there. And yeah, didn't quite get the kill there. But it's been down from the 2-3-4. Oop, if he can get a shot off. But yeah, no. Is going to go down there. Sherman, though. Good kill on the 234 here. And now the Sherman is going to provide excellent fire support over here. Wantsomenoob also forces back for the time being. There's a 3L, though, that can definitely deal with a Sherman. As well as a 4H. The IS-2 not quite performing enough to really justify the investment in that northern push of the map. I would have expected something to come down here and start firing here, but nothing so far. Sherman is going to be forced to fall back here. Guard DP. Oop, do get a penetration on the 234, but immediate pin down there. Lots more units going to have to be pushed into this position. And yeah, surprised we didn't see some kind of AT gun coming here, an M42 or something. Definitely worth doing in my opinion, even if it isn't this 3, just so you do get side shots on tanks advancing over here, or even things that get this position. Because if you do let the enemy come over here, and with any kind of tank or something, that is cutting off your reinforcement road, and very easily allows you to take control of the rest of this hill, which Stardekk has done for now. Guardian DP coming. Likely just gonna slowly march forward, spot things for the IS-2 there. As something goes down here. 234 goes down. 1 or 2. PTRD, not sure. Stardekk moving forward though. Sherman does have to be careful. Stardekk doesn't even need to engage with his tanks to kill the Sherman necessarily. And, well, you do have 3 Gavardia here. Tango Camarade goes down as well. I know, 3-star Sturmpania. If these guards can get up to the edge of this hill, that'll be very dangerous there, but looks like they're going to be stopped just short of it. And the Panzerstreik's going to come up. Might get stopped by the guards. Ooh, just does go down right at the right moment, but unfortunately, all these tanks are now in the perfect position here. Now the JU-87 coming in for the M42 here. Oh, we got his S3 coming out. Interesting positioning there. I would have definitely just put it down here as quick as possible. Alright, the X7 coming out again. Deal with that. JU-87 might actually get the second kill as well. Oop, it does manage to survive the initial burst, so the bombs do drop, but just pin it down for now. And the Sherman, oop, not quite managed to get on target there. Guards here coming in though. Maybe this one will finally see pushed forward, but we also see a MOBA button here coming to screen those JU-87s. First Panzer III does go down. Panzer IIIL here wasn't quite in position to engage there. Superior does have to unload its half track. And now that this 3 is firing at these tanks. That's a very dangerous thing to happen here, especially with the Sherman on target. Ooh, but the shooter kill on the Panzer 3L, and then the 3N finishes it off. Now we're going to see if... Ooh. Wow. Just barely manages to squeak away the Panzer 4H. SPW over here, though. Doesn't manage to see the BA-64, so... it's going to go down there. And 2 Ju-87s coming in again, now for all these AT guns. OP trying its best to give some firing positions on this, but yeah, generally you would want to see an AA piece by now already, because these Stukas, if they are a bit left unmolested, well, yeah, they're destroying important support units. Thankfully, the ZIS-3 does survive there, and there's still the M42 here, so the light tanks can't completely run amok, but Panzerfaust on the half-track here, and Stardekk has done an excellent job of pushing Wantsomenoob off this hill. For a while, 116th Panzer was kind of back in the meta, or coming close to being back in the meta. I played it against Insha, I believe, and in fact I won that game, which maybe says something about how bad that division is. But yeah, not too terrible now that it does have the Azats Pioneers. 12 card Pioneers there. Definitely help with CQC out, but Stardekk does actually put the Sturm Pioneers is 2-star together with Azats Pioneers, so... Oh. Gotta be careful here. It is a line of sight thing, but does miss there with the pin down on the... with the, ooh, what's it called? Suppression on the ZIS-3. Are gonna be cheeky versus Sturm Pioneer. Definitely not what you want to see, but now the DPs are actually on target there, so a little bit better. 37mm also coming in. This is be a little bit careful there. The Panzer IV can shoot it from that hill. Of course, ideally, you'd have it screened by this threes and things like that. Cars went down the transport from the looks of it, or somewhere over here. Yeah, not sure where that died. But, for the time being, Yakpunts are coming out. And man, the Yakpunts are a perfect counter to things like Shermans. And the Shermans are coming in and trying to stop this push into the center of town here. And yeah, with this hill, started having the better side of Slutsk today. Putting a grill up here, that's going to be very, very dangerous. Yeah. Surprised the Sherman hasn't driven right up. That'd probably be where the best position for it, minus potential Panzer strikes, but parking over here it should be relatively safe as long as you got a machine gun or something overlooking this position. One's not gonna do moving to the very corner now. Gonna be able to see everything down there. And really, yeah, this IS-2 at the very beginning, it's just being used as kind of like a force multiplier, sort of, except for the fact that it costs 200 points. So, well, you decide if you're not going to push on this position using the IS-2, is the IS-2 even worth it in any kind of sense of the matter, right? Oop. 37mm doesn't manage to stop the Stukas here. And the Ek-9 doesn't manage to get on target either. The different heights there being just enough to stop it, but does manage to get one of the Ju-87s, so the X7 having paid itself off. Movag does force itself off, 37mm. Not quite enough there, but one of the half-tracks did survive, and it's doing quite a bit to pin down these units, if there wasn't a 3N overlooking the town here, and just forcing everything to go back. Sherman versus Panzer III, though. And another Panzer IV commander coming in, or leader, here, not commander. Alright, David Chi here is MG42. Interesting that, but has managed to bring it to a 12-12 temporarily. But, yeah, our single low-health Augmachiki there. And a Flamer coming in. Stuka coming in for it. The Zenard is miles away. And the guards go down to the 2-3-4. Sherman is going to come follow that up. That is another Yak-7. This must be a stepping run. Comes in. Pins down the Augmachiki. No, the Flamer can go in and surrender it. But A little bit far away from your mobile wagon here that actually went down to the Sherman. Yikes. And that's an important kill there. Now, third guards doesn't really have the... Oh, what's it called? The cluster planes or whatever to make its airplay like reign supreme. Not so sure about that. But it certainly is a force to reckon with in any case. Kill it now. Just gonna absolutely smack this town. Sherman doing its best here. The rest of the Panzer III might actually get the kill here, but with that bounce, it was not very good there. Panzer III doesn't manage into situations though. Archipchiki versus Flamethrower here. Might have been some fancy micro there, but whoever gets into the building is actually at the disadvantage in this kind of a matchup. Just because you take more damage in flame buildings, and actually the building is off limits right now. 2-2 flames. Ooh. 2 BCR shots on that Sherman. And the Panzer III manages to get away without a single shot coming in on. This 3 with the firing on that. That's falling back. Ooh, that's falling. That might be... Oh, is this 3 got to get out of the shot off? It is, it is. It's got to get a perfect side shot there. Ooh. Sherman takes 1 penetration. Ooh, but the Yakputsa goes down to this 3, and the Sherman's going to be able to fall back from there. IS-2 now coming out, and that's going to really keep these guerrillas from absolutely smacking the town. But, yeah, 37mm goes down as well. And, well, the Stukas are theoretically a threat. Again, right? But if your division only has Stukas in it, well, are you really a threat, right? So we do enter in Phase B now. Panther A few coming out. Likely as a counter to the IS-2, but Panther A really doesn't stand a chance in hell against penetrating that IS-2. Because this is the 1944 variant, 180 armor. Does have 185 on its main gun, technically speaking, but yeah. Second Panther A coming in, and now that'll probably be a good position for it. But we actually see the third IS-2 coming out, and now a Ju-87, no doubt a yak from Wantsomenoob, gotta be coming out to kill that. But actually loses its target. It isn't anywhere near position. Yeah. Potentially, it's really abnormal to see this many IS-2s with this little, like, air plate in it. So potentially, Wantsomenoob likely looked at the deck beforehand, right? Because they were building decks specifically against each other. And with that, you might have seen that 116 really doesn't have any dangerous airplanes to be worried about, right? Like, sure, theoretically speaking, Stuka can threaten an IS-2, but not with that kind of a bomb load, right? IS-2 does lose target. There's no recon in this town. A bit of a mistake, if you ask me. The artillerist would have been much better suited to over there rather than over here, especially if you were using F-22s, right? Having an artillerist that close to the front line. Just pounding away over here. Certainly considered a good idea. IS-2 is in position now, and ooh, it misses the first shot against the Panther A. The Panther A is on the move. IS-2 is not upfitted, so will take forever to reload. Now, MK Kamradi's coming in as well. This IS-2 is going to be smacking that. OB coming in for that. Going to retake that flag, no problem. But Wantsomenoob is really going to find a way to make up for this flag down south. Whether that's up here in the north pushing. The 233 did go down. Right. Theoretically speaking. He could just push in a couple of infantry units here. And now, it might be a little hard to justify with third guards. Right. You've only really got Aftamachiki and Teko Thessaloniki as your CQC units. Plus the Superior, I suppose. Which have already gone down. It was an A-phase card. But yeah, finally some recon for this IS-2. And now we see PE-2. Wow. The monster of third guards. Alright. Ooh, gets some miss there. This IS-2 has to fall back because these tanks are coming in hot. But the Panzer III dies to something. Wow. What did it die to? And the Pioneer coming in here as well. Gotta make short work of that guards. Yeah. I assume moving forward now. The Did I miss the Panther going down? Oh, damn. Wow. I can't believe it. Yeah. It stuck its little greedy nose out and got smacked. That's funny. That's real funny. And now the techs go down here. The IS-2s are rating supreme. Why is this backing up? No, you can take that engagement, no problem. There's nothing there to fight back, right? That's actually the Panther A. Might have gotten a sneaky shot in. Very good position there, but this Panther A, if it does move on the hill, has a small problem to deal with. And it's called IS-2 number 3. Right. Ooh. Gorilla versus IS-2. Sorry, Murder 2 is not going to be enough to deal with that. And yeah. Wantsomenoob really playing this well. Panther A also took a penetration from something, likely the Sherman, but it's going to get frontal armor on there now. Bail out on the Sherman Camarade. IS-2 move itself on the hill. It's going to move over here. And over here, it's got a perfect little hill with recon to take on any of these tanks here. My god. The longer this game goes on, the more of a advantage I see Wantsomenoob having. But Panzerwaffe's out. There's no AT gun in the south again. These flags are very precarious. It's still looking fairly precarious down here anyway. And really, there's no AA. There's still no AA, so not sure why the Yak-9s are coming to screen. No recon either for it. P2 comes in. Excellent 250 kilogram bombs on this. Yeah, gets a little bit of suppression on that. IS-2 firing at something else. Ooh, gets the kill there. Onto another gorilla. Man, look, it's straight over that field of fire there. Wow, what a screenshot that'll be. This game sometimes, I swear to God. Ignore the clouds. Oh, Yak-1's coming in. Looks like the Panzerwaffe was spotted for a brief second. Might actually come into the IS-2's field of fire. Please tell me that she's it. Please tell me. Oh, it doesn't. It's gonna get away here. And now, the Panzerwaffe, which normally these are absolutely great at AA suppression, but these aren't, like, 300mm Nebelwerfers, and they aren't Wolframen. So, what exactly are you gonna expect out of this? I'm not sure. Fourth IS-2 coming out. 17 minutes into this game. It's still 13-11. Has yet to convert all these just crazy amount of IS-2s here into some kind of a method to winning this game, but he's not. Doesn't look to be too far off. The second IS-2 comes over here, and then gets positioned something like over here. Even the one that was over here might have been a good idea, but this Sherman is definitely going to be taking a lot of damage now. Let's go down, having taken a shot from the Yak-Panzer earlier. Again, no AT. There's just a bit of infantry here. Now P2, and wow, we actually see a recon plane. I wish you would have seen this earlier. And with the recon plane, P2 could potentially go after these Panzerwaffes, but yeah, the Mobilwagen is finally coming in. Panzerwaffe's here as well. Instead of going to bomb this, let's get a kill on the Panzer IV there. IS-2 moving up as fast as it can. Might have been a good idea to just keep it on the road for a little bit, right? But, yeah. It's gonna get... Ooh. Oh, actually, should say cheat. Yeah, not what you want to be doing right now. Yak-9s shooting down whatever that was. My god, there's so much happening with this game. Crazy. IS-2, Panther A coming up. And now, at this kind of a distance, Panther A does have a little bit more of a chance of penetrating, but the problem with an IS-2, right, is that the IS-2 one-shots a Panther. Panther needs 2 shots to kill an IS-2, and so even if it penetrates, at the closer the range is, the more accuracy that the IS-2 has to just absolutely smack it, and we might see it here. Boop! Exactly, it doesn't even fit it. Right, P2, gotta have to veer off from that. Second one also having been damaged here from the looks of it. This P2 is now going to fly around in circles. I'm sure he'll see it eventually. Mobilwagen is finally coming in here. And now, wow. Wantsomenoob really invested heavily. All his B-phase income is basically still on the map, right? 200, 400, 600 total points or something like that. But one of these IS-2s was probably A-phase income. Let's not be crass about it. J87's coming in as well. Lots of PE2s coming in. Oh man, the PE2 spam. It is 12 to 12. They managed to take this flag back. There's only recon units here, but... Oh man, yeah. Didn't expect the PE2 spam to start right after all these IS2s started coming out, right? And now, doesn't quite manage to kill any of these tanks, but that is important damage in case another Sherman were to come up here and start engaging these. Panther 8 is still up here, though, so a little bit harder to convert that, and I'm not sure how much AT is going to be left in Wantsomenooob's deck, potentially having to rely almost exclusively on these IS-2s now. You know, these Panzerwaffes, they're going to be going after this IS-2 again. Did one of them go down? Something fired here. That's an IS-2. That's one dead IS-2. Side-shotted by a Panther from the looks of things. So, well, 3 more to go. Can't Stardekk with this amount of income. Managed to kill the rest of these IS-2s. Or rather, said Ken Wantsomenoob keep them alive long enough to push on to this center position here, because their still is like overlooked down here, and Till is still a very powerful position. Though certainly less powerful now that the other Panther... Oh no, there it is. But all these tanks slowly dying. Volkswagen does come forward. Back 40 as well. Supply truck coming in for some reason. Why we got rid of this is to help supply these IS-2s with shells, but they're both relatively healthy right now, so a bit odd to see that happening. And now the guards, they keep vanishing as they're coming over here. I guess they were trying to go for the middle earlier, but... Yeah, guards. Screened by an IS-2. Very dangerous there. Panther G coming in, though. And now, this range engagement, definitely not favorable for Panther G, but if you get multiple ones of these on target on the IS-2, they are more than capable, but you kind of have to rely on the IS-2 missing or shooting at something else before you can bring the Panther G to bear. So yeah, still no AA here. The last of the Ju-87's coming out, but yeah, EX7's coming out for that. P2's coming in the north here, and there's no AA in the north, really. Oop. Can the Dushkas pin him down? No, it doesn't look like it. Ooh, actually going for the OB. Funny. And now the PE2s. I wonder what they're dropping on. There's the Panther G. Desperately tries to go in this area. Jump on here. Gonna get killed. IS-2 should consider start moving forward now. And these Gavari are coming for that flag. Can't happen quick enough, though. The IS-2s up here are gonna have to, like, do double time, essentially, on this town, as these guards really need to get on this flag here. And with 80 points of income, well, I can't really speed it up, so you might be in for a very long game, lads. Very, very long game indeed. But Wantsomenoob still has to get another flag back and then start firing it down. They might also go with league rules in that, you know, 50 minutes. In 50 minutes, Stardekk would win right now, but potentially Wantsomenoob might be able to trade well enough to, yeah, just really make Wantsomenooob's life a little bit of a living hell here. And what? What was that? How do these one-shot the Panther 2s? I don't understand what that is. Wow, well, IS-2 number 2. This game just got a whole lot more interesting here. Man. It died in almost the exact same way. Didn't manage to turn. Didn't have enough recon. Where's your recon on this hill? Probably dead. Thanks, artillerists. The guy's still not moving forward. Dual maxes coming in. And they are in a bad position versus the MG42, I would think. Because the MG42's got more range. The XM's going to have to come and strafe in that down if those Maxims want to stand a chance there. So, back to a 13-11. And now, the Nebevef is coming in. Maybe they're doing their job, damaging these IS-2s. Just enough so that a Panther can get sneaky shots on them. Yeah, gotta force that to fall back, and then theoretically you'd bring the Panther in to kill it, but it is in such a position where that's not really possible. And Tikudasaniki's in this hill now. Ooh, more things dying. I thought that was the IS-2 for a second, but no. Oh, man. Guard scout in. Gonna load straight onto that MG42 from the looks of things. And yeah, does manage to bring it back to a 12-12, but still manages to need to find like a 15-9 by now, right? It is possible. He's still got a lot of units on the field, right? He's not completely out of this game yet, but this IS-2 is gonna have to do overtime, really, on punishing all these units as the mobile box is just gonna move forward to capture that flag again. Funny. Oh, man. MG42 gotta fall back. Bringing the Panzer in the Flammenwerfer for that. Panzerwerfer is gonna come back to reload. Still hasn't managed to find this flag despite all the fire support here. Oh, man. Battle of the odd divisions, I have to say. Panzer 3 coming into support. I wonder whose deck is deeper. But yeah, both of those IS-2s dying like that. Oh, man. That is so sad. And the second one is in the same position here. Oh, man. Don't let the third one get to Stardekk sees it. Stardekk sees it. Oh, no. Please don't tell me. Why? Why are you insistent on having your IS-2s on the side of the hill here? Are you baiting? It's sideways. He's sideways again. The Panther is gonna get the shot off. Oh, man, it doesn't get the kill. Oh, the IS-2 misses. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, the stress of that, I gotta say. P2 coming in. Mobile wagon finally up in the north here, though. This IS-2 did rotate to help deal with some of these units. Definitely needed versus Panther G. I wonder if he's got even more in reserve somewhere. That is one of Third Guard's specialties, but yeah, how does Wantsomenoob in the 30 or the 20 minutes that he's got remaining convert this into a win? Mobile are still out. The P2s are not going to be able to both penetrate, though. They do still get their freaking bombs off. Just the power of that resilience, I suppose. Yeah. Won't be seeing too much of those P2s, though, with how much damage they are taking. Now, more 2-star Shermans coming in. Yeah, with this IS-2 having to move over here, this flag is still far away. I am surprised, though. Ooh, Panther A's once again. I got the IS-2. Does the IS-2 not see it? Is it really that blind? Man, the importance of recon. And yeah, Panther is gonna fall back again. This guy deserves an Iron Cross, I swear. Oh my god. Leader coming in. Yeah, fatal lack of recon here. If these Shermans had all been spent on like one area, we might have been able to see some kind of a push here. Alright. These guards just start marching forward, supported by 3 Shermans. Would have dealt with this fairly easily. And then Panther would have been bombed to death or something once the noob was down. This flag, though, gonna get Nibelwerfer as well. Nope, that Panzerwerfer is a little bit out in the open. There are a lot of buildings in the way, but the IS-2's sight lines are a little bit funny sometimes. That being said, there's not even like an infantry unit in here, which would really be the important part. P2 does get forced back by the dual mobile wagons here with an overlapping field of fire. And now, ooh, gets the supply, which relatively important, but really what you're looking for is that Panzerwerfer, I would hope. Thank goodness Sneaky resists Pioneer. Guess it's right here, no problem there. 2 Shermans coming in. Might be going for this area, actually. I'm surprised. Instead of trying for this flag. Going in here. And now, 0-star Shermans. Interesting choice. This Sherman, I'm not going to try going any further forward, but the 3L did die. So that is something. And now this Panther... Oop. 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 The Panther is being shot up from 2 sides. Is that a pen? Was that a pen, or was that just like a damage pin down? Wow. the overlapping fields of fire on these units here. My god. This is not something I'd expected, but man, what a game. Another Panther coming out. He's got plenty of Panthers to spare, it looks like, and there's only so many IS-2s have been brought into Phase B, and looks like nothing else. Oh man, oh man. Theoretically, you just park the Sherman right on this flag. And at least stop the tick, but yeah, like I said, he's going to be needing to find a 15-9 now, somehow. And with those two IS-2s going down, like, yeah, I don't know. If you still had one over here, and one over here, this would have been a much different game, because you can push for this flag, you can push for this flag, and then you can essentially cancel off the effort that Stardekk put on this hill here with your presence both with an IS-2 over here, right, to prevent tanks from poking out over here like this Panther is doing, and then potentially an IS-2 overlooking the town. I would actually put it somewhere over here, and then the second IS-2, or one of the second, third IS-2 over here, so then you get this one looking and that one giving overwatch for it. But not traded to be. IS-2 instead running empty. Like, still hasn't been pushed for. Guards are slowly getting whittled down, and looks like Stardekk has managed to push just enough for this. So again, 0-star Sherman. Oop. The Nimbuv is going to be falling short, though. So doesn't get the pin down that it needs on that IS-2. And the second IS-2 has positioned its booty overlooking this area again. But yeah, if you're like, your IS-2 has superiority, just put a unit right here, and then it doesn't matter what units are in this area. You can easily defend with your IS-2 from back here while having a Sherman sitting here and putting influence over that flag. Very odd choice here to see Wantsomenoob really not pushing aggressively with these flags, especially while he still had the IS-2s up and running. IS-2 though here, gonna get another Panzer off the straight. And I don't think Stardekk has any munitions left. This one's almost out of ammo here. These two Shermans are gonna be pushing for this flag quite aggressively. Obi over here, Panzer. Oh, might actually get the supply truck, which would mean Wantsomenoob doesn't have a lot of supplies either. But really, what does he need it for, right? Just reload the IS-2s, and now PE-2's coming in. There's only a single move on here. These are a little bit far apart, though, and are going to be coming for that Panther G. Something spots it. Like one of these half-tracks. First one gets the bombs off, second one gets the bombs off, third one's going to get the bombs off, too. And, ooh, but it's gonna move just in time. They're pinning down on the bombs. The altitude bombs from those. Not gonna be enough to kill that. Stardekk's micro very good in that case. Alright, Stu back in this position now. Firing. That would have been funny if it got the snipe on the motorbike to help things, but no. Superior coming in. Trying to clear out these forests again, no doubt. Try the G here. Come on, the IS-2's so close to it. So close. But yeah, as much as these units have... Ooh, the Panther went down, and as usual, I have missed it. Tried to get the kill on that. And now we're seeing a fatal lack of heavy armor, besides this single Panther G here, for Stardekk, but... You know, you're going to have to push. You're going to have to push a lot. There's still a Martyr here, Panzer 3. You're going to need at least 2 more Shermans to deal with this, right? Well, the Panzer 3 isn't that much of a threat. It is at close range versus the Sherman, which would be the position that it was firing in, but the Martyr as well. That's why you need to take at least 2 Shermans and then engage them one-on-one. But another Panther coming in, finally, so... The window of opportunity there has closed a little bit as the IS-2 once again falls back. Probably weary of these Wantsomenoob. Ooh. Amsterdam goes down. Oh, but the Panther Geo's down as well. Oh man, he's gonna find another. I have to find another answer for this IS-2 here, as these Tenko Desanikis are not gonna come in. Yeah, my god. I'm surprised the Sherman doesn't see the Su-30-4. That goes down. Ooh. Doesn't quite manage to get it. Superior are going to clean out this position, though. That would be another flag. Stardekk is starting to tick now. But definitely on the clock here. Wantsomenoob has to push this really, really hard. And unload this. Oh, it misses! It misses! Tenko Desanikis, please rush forward. Please rush forward, Tenkos. Come on, you can do it. And same thing with you, IS-2. You need to position yourself on this road for these reinforcements. That's a good idea. Does that to finishing off the half track, but I think it is Aniki gonna get the better of that as that's Pioneer for the time being. This flag's also gonna go down. And now as long as this IS-2 gets into position properly before Stardekk can come up with an answer for it. This might actually be a 59, and that would be the 59 that he needs. Question is, 50 minutes away? I don't think that's enough to win if they are playing by the 50-minute mark. Which would be such a shame for Wantsomenoob here. Having just waited just a tiny bit too little. And the Pioneer gets pinned down here. Might go for this flag, might be able to go for this flag. IS-2 should be able to move up and just start shooting things in here. But it's not moving! Why isn't the IS-2 moving? Ooh! Panzershek gets a kill on the Sherman, though. Dangerous, dangerous kill there. Two Tenko Desanikis still moving forward. Superior here. Are going to finish off the Panzershek from the looks of it, but that second Sherman now needs to come forward and replace the job of the other one. This Tenko Desaniki. Oh, is it going to get in position quick enough? Well, Panzershek is going to fall back anyway, so that's another flag to Wantsomenoob for the time being. IS-2 is still very much up and alive here, and dangerous, I will say. Some massive surrender comes in here. Wow, I hope that was probably caught on camera, but I didn't see exactly what it was. Something surrendered. Wow! What the hell? What the hell? 14 to 10. Move forward, IS-2. I beg of you. You are invincible in this position. Ah! So close to glory. So close to glory. Just a couple more tanks here. This would be perfect. I don't understand why he's being so passive with his heavy tanks. I would have been coining the term close combat IS-2 already, right? They already win against everything in close combat minus Panzerstrikes, right? So what are you gonna do there? Tenko Desaniki return fire on the Panzer IV. Molotov cocktails can't kill tanks, though they do need to be wounded quite heavily for that to happen. And now the IS-2 is gonna come out, or the Panther's gonna come out and try to duel against this IS-2 again. Does see the side on it for a brief moment here, so as long as this Panther isn't spotted by anything else, and it doesn't look like it might be, it might actually get the first shot off and actually kill that IS-2. Sherman here, ooh, just barely managed to miss the mobile log, but here's the PE-2s. Recon, there's all four of them, and they're going for the important targets here, or well, they're going for some important targets. This mobile wagon is gonna likely do a good job on him, but either you let through the P2s onto this supply here, or your AA dies, and it looks like the AA is going to die here. Unless Stardekk micros the hell out of it, which looks like is going to happen again. Let's see if I just get pinned down, wow. Oh, man. Oh, here's the Opal Blitz. That's funny, that's funny. Molotov cocktail there. I can't understand the decision to not just rush forward with your tanks. Oh, so close to greatness. So close to greatness. The Sherman's gotta come forward. Like, there's nothing over here. This IS-2 could park its royal ass right here, delete all this, push influence over this flag, allow Wantsomenoob to take all this back, right? There is a 15-6 somewhere here, but it's just not found, right? Tenko Desaniki move forward, guards can move forward, that'd be another flag, and then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to these two flags if the Panther doesn't do anything about that IS-2. It's this close. You were this close to greatness. The Sherman just needs to move like 5 feet forward here, and it can also start shooting at these. IS-2's now moving up onto the hill. What's with the passive behavior here? Maybe Wantsomenoob isn't playing with the 50-minute mark. I'm not sure what they agreed to before the game. Panzerschreck kills off the Sherman here. The IS-2 is on the slope bug. Not where you want it to be. This Panther's coming forward, though. Might be looking for that side shot again, but does have to be careful with the Sherman, actually. Ugh. And the EX coming into the puzzle. It looks like he's out of ammo, right? A little bit more coming in. I think it is Aniki here. Yeah, I don't get it. Panzer IV is going to kill off this MCHA. If this had been the IS-2 here instead, like, that'd be one dead Panzer IV. He couldn't have done anything about it, but... Just a single tick for now. Rozvedka moving forward. M2A1. There's no AT down here, really, besides this Panzerschreck to really deal with it. And look, you had Rozvedkas. Just use the Rozvedka here. Recon. It's very aggravating sometimes, this game. IS-2 just blapping its HE shells. Oh, man. 41 minutes into the game. Not thinking possible for a Maverick versus Maverick game to have this much action and aggravation at minute 40. I hope no one's too disappointed with the fact that, well, I can't speed it up, right? Watching this basically live. Guess a surrender there. Ooh, Sherman here. What is that shooting at? Oop, shooting at the mobile wagon. One more shot. Oh, that's a dead mobile. Mobile. Oh my god. All these English names are destroying my ability to speak the beautiful German language, but no. Yeah, Panzer IV does get the kill there on that Sherman. And now you really need his IS-2 to go counter the Yak Panzers, but no such luck. Oh man. Is that really... shooting at the back of that? That's funny. Rozvedka's moved up too, so SPW can't get too involved here. What happened to the Panther? It died. Why do I keep missing? No, it's right here. It's right here. Oh, man. Is this IS-2 slope bug? Nope, it's not. Oh! Ah, misses. Just managed to eke behind the church. This game of cat and mouse, IS-2 versus Panthers. And now you might be slope bugged. Watch out there, Wantsomenoob. And again, facing away from the opponent. This is how you lose your heavy tanks, folks. But really, this IS-2. Bit late for that. Look, you managed... The Panzerwaffles were all ran away because you took so long with the IS-2 to move forward. Last AP shot. Still 13-11. Maybe they're playing quick play rules. Bit hard to say. Panther once again. Oh, this time the IS-2 is going to get a shot off. No, it doesn't look like it. Is going to get a shot off on that Martyr, though. Now the Panther's going to be aiming at it. Been actually shooting at the Teiko Zedigi. Didn't do it at the HE. IS-2 gets a shot in. Actually on the Martyr again. And this is now just right-clicked on that IS-2. I'm not even sure Wantsomenoob sees this. Okay, the Martyr finally goes down. IS-2 is allowed to focus on the Panther again. Isn't going to get there on the reload, though. And the Panther 8 does not have the penetration. For the time being, at least. M42. Might want to move forward. Still 13-11. The IS-2 has basically run out. Stardekk should move forward for that. Oh, the F-22s. Okay. Okay. Oh, Third Guard's definitely not known for its amazing artillery here. Donk, and because you let your IS-2 run out of ammo. It's gonna sit there now. Something goes down. My god, I just hear vehicles dying. Ugh. IS-2 Moving forward. Stop. What are you doing? This is not the time to move the guys too forward is when it's out of ammo. Ah. Please. I beg of you. Stop this madness. Pack 40's got APCR. So they got 160. This is the 90. 190 is a firing AP. Is it firing AP? It's gonna get pinned down. Oh, there's the penetration. Sight damaged. The supply truck is just too far away now. The Bulldogg's still over here. Lots of P2s coming in for this. Still relatively dangerous to be pushing in this position. Funny to see them coming out spread apart, but I guess that is the most optimal way to avoid AA. Bombs coming off. Oop. That's gotta be on target. Looks like the other one's gonna be on target too, I think, right? Yeah, doesn't manage to kill anything, funnily enough, but these F-22s are now. Not providing radio corrected shot. That's just the leader down here, but not gonna be trying for that 234. And now we see the Panzer F trying for the IS-2 again. And the friggin' Pack 40 somehow got realive because they turned the HE shells off, so it wasn't firing. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, the Maxims did fall back, so now the other Maxim's gonna have to get involved. But there's a lot of troops down there. Guards do have 2 PPSHs, so not the worst thing is in the world, but if this unit falls, there's only this Tango Desaniki, which is not in the right position to be holding that entire flag. Oop, RPG-3 goes out. Kills it. And that's by the versus guards. Without the AP range. 5 minutes to go. 22 minutes left on the clock. So close. You were this close to greatness. Nice to finally reloaded now. B2's gonna finish off these Pack 40s. Unit gets surrendered there. Yeah. There it goes, and IS-2 should move forward now and start shooting at all these delicious targets again. But not to be. I wonder if they are going to end at mid-50. Oh my god. Ebja. Coming in, IS-2 once again in position to provide fire support over this thing. M42 finally moved up. Yeah, Panther went down eventually. Oh my god. It's Maverick versus Maverick, and I'm still missing half the action. Well, at least he's making for nice screenshots, right? I'm gonna have trouble figuring out which screenshot to use to deny IS-2s here. Oh man, this entire hill's just been nibbled to death. IS-2's falling back again, out of ammo. Another Studebaker supply count up. IS-2 has finally moved forward. But the 4 is desperately trying to get out of the way. E2 coming in for this unit again. It did manage to somehow kill both the Panzer, both the Sherman and the half-track, but I guess that's not too weird to think about. Multiple Shermans coming in now. Oop. Extra Camarati gets a shot on the Prince of Forest side shot there. Does have to fall back now, but actually dies. Oh man. Unfortunately there. And now you're moving back the frickin' IS-2 again. P2's coming in. Like, at this point, if this was a regular match, right, which it might be, I'm still not sure. Wantsomenoob is on the path to victory here. My god, those bombs take forever to land. Oh yeah. Oop, IS-2. Kabang! Misses. Shooter dumped out. Okay. Interesting crit there. What? What is this? They don't see each other. That is the... That is something. I gotta say. That is something. Yep, once the 4 goes down. It's still gonna be moved back to this position here. No more Panthers from the look of things. And now 198 PCR. Transmission damage. It's not aiming quick enough. You let the Martyr get close. This has to be a kill. Bounce. Wantsomenoob to send me a message on Discord. Oh my god. Wantsomenoob surrenders. 4,630 kills to 3,415. Oh man. Oh man. Very nice. Very nice. Just a little bit better use of those IS-2s. You would have had the game. A little bit more aggression next time. Asking for it. Oh man, that was a fun game. I'm glad I casted that. Wow. Oh man, SPWs here did really well. That opening from Stardekk was on point. Right, Panzerwaffe was doing their job, and this hero of the German fascist union, is also very commendable with 2 IS-2 kills there. But then the other 2 IS-2s, Wantsomenoob was a little bit more careful with them. Oh man. Well, what a fun game. Win or lose. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.